What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our last segment, our intro video into this new series. We're very excited to get started. And now that we've got the stretching out of the way, if you haven't, click the link in the description box so that way we're ready to go for our next video. We're actually going to be heading in to the Fitness and Tennis Center right here to get our strength training portion in. I'm going to show you guys some exercises, both body weight and with the weights, to get yourself set, get those legs ready and strong to run. So let's go ahead and head inside. Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay guys, so we made it into the building, we were ready to get started, but let's say the stretching routine that we provided before just wasn't quite enough. We do have a couple extra ones here, just as a little bonus. It's gonna be on the more dynamic side of things, simply because before a run, we wanna try and avoid static stretching as much as possible because we're trying to get blood flow into the muscles before we actually get into the exercise portion of our workout. So, a couple ones I wanna show you guys, and if you can get yourself an open space, we have the luxury here at the Sportsplex at this group fitness room, which is a nice open space where you can actually move around and get these movements in. But otherwise, find yourself a spot. Today's a perfect day to go outside and just get these routines in. Probably say about 10, 15 yards, that's really all you need, nothing beyond that. First one we're gonna do is called a zombie walk or Frankenstein walk, and this is to help loosen up the hamstrings and that lower back to where that ties in just here. And so what you're gonna do is kick up with one leg and then lead with the opposite hand to try and touch that toe. And try and meet it to halfway. So you don't wanna bend all the way over and get no stretch in that hamstring. You wanna try and kick up that foot as high as you can. So we're gonna demonstrate that this way. So as you can see, right foot, left hand, and just alternate as you go along, kick it up. Nice big windmill motion. We're gonna travel back just so you can get the front view here. Opposite, opposite, opposite. So that's your Frankenstein zombie walk. Like I said, a couple times back and forth, about 10, 15 yards. Another couple good ones that I like to incorporate. One, just to get the hips loose, because those have to be loose and ready to go in order to get the most out of your run and prevent any pain from occurring, are high knees and also butt kicks. So with this, butt kicks, as the name states, you're trying to kick your butt with your heels. So demonstrate that. Shifting up. It's not about going super far. It's more about getting that range of motion, trying to get those heels to the glute. So front side, here, like I said, I'm not trying to sprint or anything, just trying to get those knees nice and loose. High knees, as the name states, getting those knees above the hips. Same sort of principle, just trying to get those knees above there, full range of motion, not trying to cover mass distance. It's more about height, driving those legs through, ensure that everything is nice and loose and ready to go. So be sure to add those into your routine. If the first routine just didn't quite have enough, you're not feeling totally warm, these are a great way to get some blood flow into the legs. Oh wait, you thought we were done with stretching? I don't think so. We actually have another little sequence right here. All you need is a mat, if it's a hardwood floor like this, or just grass if you're outside. But for this one, it's gonna be comprised of 3 different exercises that are great for loosening up the legs, hips, hamstrings, quads, the whole spectrum. So we'll start out with an inchworm movement, starting out by reaching those toes, walking out with the hands to push-up position right here. That's step 1. Then we're gonna take it straight into cobra pose, so loosen up the torso, open up the abs and the rib cage. Then we're going straight into pike position right here to loosen up the shoulder capsule. And another one to loosen up the lower back as well. Getting back to the start position by tiptoeing those toes forward, getting them as close as possible to the hands as you can. Stand back up, repeat. I'd probably recommend about 6 to 8 reps of this. There is a lot with it. Hold each position for about 2-3 seconds, maybe a little longer just if you're stiff. But yeah, feel free to throw that one in. It's a great one as well. All right, so now we are transitioning to our foundational movements comprised of body weight movements to get us ready for the actual strength training portion once we get weights involved. As you can see, we have Drew performing just normal body weight squats, loosening up the knees, loosening up the hips, keeping the back nice and flat. We're gonna do about 10 to 15 reps of each of these movements. As you can see, chest out, head up, sitting on those heels, forcing the knees out. Next, we're gonna transition to body weight lunges just in place. As you can see, nice long torso, back straight, shoulders down and relaxed. Consistent range of motion, trying to get to about 90 degrees with those knees if you can. Nice controlled tempo, same thing, same rep scheme. 10 to 15 reps depending on how much you need to loosen up, and about 2 to 3 sets. So there you are with body weight lunges. If you have a step, it doesn't have to be a box exactly. If you have a step or a bench or something like that. Another good one to get the glutes engaged primarily are step ups, alternating legs every single rep, same positioning as the lunges. As you can see, controlled breathing, controlled range of motion, and same rep range and number of sets. So overall volume is the same for these movements. And now we're ready to get those weights in the hands. So let's get to it. All right, you guys, so the parts you've been waiting for, the actual strength training portion of this video. It's time to start pushing some weight. So this little series here is comprised of 5 different movements that are going to be leaning towards the conditioning side of things. That's going to elicit a much more metabolic response, which is going to coincide with the actual sport of running. A lot better than, let's say, just focusing on, bicep curls or something like that. You're gonna get the most bang for your buck in the least amount of time. So that's the idea and the premise behind this whole circuit. 5 movements, once again, 2 to 3 rounds, about 10 to 15 rep range. As your work capacity increases and your overall endurance increases, you can start upping the level and work volume overall. Once you get closer to race day, start tapering down about 1 to 2 weeks out, depending on how your body's feeling, and then go from there. And that way you'll be nice, ready, refreshed, and recovered by the time race day arrives. So let's get into that circuit. Guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, remember to click that subscribe button. It means a lot to have your support. As you can tell, we are on it when it comes to these videos, pumping out videos every single week that hopefully you can gain something from and be able to implement within your own workouts, within your own lives, take any information that we give you and put it to use. Remember, the running workshops are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:10. They last for 1 hour, and also from Saturday mornings from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Once again, thank you for watching. We'll see you all in the next video. Take care.